Actually, this is Terry, aka Tiger TV. People write to me on my Gmail and also on my Yahoo from YouTube. And so I wanted to read some to you, and I also want to answer. It's basically question and answers. And basically what I'm doing is getting around to it right now to answer, and these have been in there probably for the last 2-3 months. I'm not really good. Like, if Veronica was here or Ann, I could make a good video, of course, joking around and all that. I'm not really good at doing this, but in this one, here I got, took it off the computer on the questions, the answers, the criticism that I've received, as well as a few issues I want to talk about. But first we're going to get to the question and answers. I'm going to answer the questions. There was like 29 questions for me. And I'm probably going to just read like maybe 15, maybe. I'm not going to do the whole thing. First question was, this is also dated, November 28th, 2012. And it was after I had just finished doing the Gay Geek. They ask, are you gay, and why do you make fun of gay people? I had no intentions in any of my videos do I make fun of gay people, and I have all respect for all people, from all walks of life. I had no reason to make fun of gay people. That had nothing to do with that. I'm sorry if you took it that way. Question 2. Whatever happened to Sunday Morning Talk with God? Well, Sunday Morning Talk with God, I think myself and John K. Production did him for, I think, maybe about 5 weeks. If you go back and you look at my videos, you'll see that I did this Sunday Morning Talk with God, where I would ask God, why does this happen? Why does that happen? I don't know. We just kind of didn't think it was going anywhere. Number 3, do you work, and what type of education do you have? And this is from DLR Runner. Yeah, I do work, actually. And I do have a very long list of education. Jack of all trades, profession of none. I graduated in 1985 for people who were suicidal and had a lot of problems, and that's when bipolar became a very popular thing. So I hope that answered your question. And my job that I do, I work for John K. Productions, which I go around cemeteries looking for hauntings. But I also do other things. Matter of fact, I was beginning of January, end of December, I was supposed to be out in Australia. And I passed this chance up because I didn't want to be too far away from my boy. I was offered good money, very good money, and I turned it down because I didn't want to be away from my son. So, yes, I do. From nursing to this stuff, I've spent a lot of time schooling, training, anything I could learn. The type that really wants to know as much as I can. Number 4, I find you to be a hypocrite because in your videos, when you do your characters, you turn around and you curse and swear. Yet in your songs you talk about loving God. And that's from Pisa, St. Pedro. Wow, however you say it. Well, anyway, I'm just me. I don't think I'm a hypocrite. Characters that I play, you know, I have a good time with. I don't think I'm being a hypocrite. My music is one part of me. My characters are another. I have fun with my music. I have fun with my characters. So I don't find myself to be a hypocrite, and I'm sorry you feel that way about me. Number 5. This lady's been hounding me ever since '09 when she first saw the Mr. Buttman 1. And she states, again, just recently, December 4th, 2012, I do not believe that you're Mr. Buttman, but when will John K. Productions bring Mr. Buttman back? Is not real. I created, well, John K. Production created him. I did him. And he is coming back, and he was just up on the last video, which, like I said, this is dated December 4th. Mr. Buttman is just a character. He was a character by mistake. I just happened to go by and one, and I don't know how to prove it to you. I think in one of the videos it shows me even taking off the beard and the mustache, and as I break out laughing. And if you go on to the Mr. Buttman's page you'll see it. He's not real. And this lady's been saying since '09, since Mr. Buttman and John K. brought him out, that he's real. He's not real. Matter of fact. And so I don't know how to tell you that he's not real. And he's just a character. Number 6, which is, this is not a shout out or nothing, but I find that Ed Bassmaster and Larry Graves, aka Canadian Stud, this is for you two. I find that they are better than you and much more funnier, and I don't think you can hold a note to save your ass. They should leave YouTube. Well, and then I even tell you his name, David J 413. Well, I'm happy that you like Ed Bassmaster, and I like Ed Bassmaster. I think he's greatest, as well as Canadian Stud. I mean, it's sad that you feel that way about me, but you shouldn't be watching my videos if you feel this way. And leave this in my personal box. Why don't you just write it out there instead of putting it in my personal box on YouTube? You know, I'm sure Larry Graves, aka Canadian Stud Muffin, would have liked that. You know, because it's a compliment to them. And it's true. They are better than me. So, number 7. When will Ralph the Clown or Ralph the Bum return again? Dazal, and this is in my Gmail box. Dazal Day 419. I don't know what's up with the numbers. I only do 65 because, anyway, I just do 65. Ralph will return. Ralph will be back. We're working on a project. He is coming back. Ralph's back. One of my favorite characters. Number 8. I think you're too old to be doing videos. You suck. Get that a lot. And that was in my Yahoo from Deborah Washington. Here, let me tell you something. I'm too old? You don't even know how old I am. Okay. The way I look at it, you're never too old to do anything. We'll just leave it at that. Number 9. Whatever happened to Mr. Handyman? Ooh, good question. Mr. Handyman, after I think 3 weeks, 4 weeks, just didn't have a good material. If you do not have good material for your character, then why make a video? You know, why make a video of it if you don't have good storylines? And number 10, will you be doing any more prank phone calls or going into stores and doing pranks? I loved it. I really enjoyed it. It's probably one of your best videos. Last year, I did a video of me going shopping, looking for new wardrobe. And I also did a prank call about my blow-up doll having holes in it. And thank you for the compliment, but I don't know. We have to see what happens. Usually, if Veronica has a camera, or if I get one of those moods, then I do them. Number 11. The Gay Geek was so funny that I almost wet myself in the last episode with Veronica. I would like to see more of the Gay Geek. Pandan 10. Well, appreciate the compliment. I will be trying to come up with something for him, that's for sure. Number 12. I love this song, and this was just recently. That's why I said I'm glad I put this up now. Street People. And where can I find the CD to it? You say you had CDs and albums. Well, and how come it wasn't played on the radio that much? Well, it was only aired on the radios up here, okay, in the around in this area. I did Summer Breeze. I did Anne Marie. I have done a total probably of maybe 20 or 30
they did
CDs.
get time on the radio.
I never did it to make money, and any type of money, just like we had a fundraiser about back in 05. I did a fundraiser, and everything that I had left for Summer Breeze, all the money was donated to schools. I try to donate as much as I can. If I have a good CD and they play it on the radio or whatever, all the proceeds I give to like diabetes, MS, March of Dimes, for the animal shelter, for abused children, for battered women, because I really have this thing. See, I saw it yesterday. I was so disgusted. And I'm going to get to one of them. That's like one on the list here too about animals. I'd like to just say, any human being that could be so cruel to abuse children, to abuse animals, to abuse women, you're sick. You really need to get help. Because you don't, what I saw yesterday sickened me to the point where I had to get off of the page. And this was on Facebook, mind you. And it was the most sickest thing that I had ever seen. Besides watching a dog get thrown off a roof by these piece of garbage. And I hope one day you who do this to animals or hurt children or hurt women, I hope one day it comes back and nicks you right in the ass. Because you don't put your hands, first of all, you shouldn't put your hands on anybody. And that gets me to number 13. But they're waiting for this. There was these three guys, and they threw this dog. It was, I don't know if anybody saw it, but it was a pitbull. They threw it off the roof. This was on YouTube, mind you. YouTube. And they threw this pit bull off the roof just to watch it drop on the ground. And I wrote, "You're the most sickest bastards that I have ever come across." And they write, "I wish you were that dog because I would have done it to you. I wish I would have been there. I would have brought my baseball bat and whooped your ass, and there ain't nothing you could have done about it." 14. Sorry, I got off of that one. I find your music very different, very soothing, but I like to know how you do this with the sounds that you give that's so original than what you hear today, that some of the music that you hear today, you can't understand the words. I'm not good at spelling these names. J. Cornell. Well, let me tell you something. I thank you for that. Go through a lot. It takes a lot to do music. When I have to do it by myself, it takes an awful lot. It takes a lot of time. You know, it just takes a lot. I use a keyboard, I use a synthesizer, I use piano, I use bongos, I use tenor, I use cymbals, I use bass guitar. Oh man, there's so many things that I do. There's so many things I put into it. I just don't show it. I used to do live videos, but sometimes it's very hard because there's so much you got to put in. I have to program everything, and then I'll sing to it on a video. Certain songs takes forever, and it would be too much. It would take up too much. That's why I don't show it. But I appreciate the compliment. But there's a lot of great singers out there, and I'm a big Bon Jovi fan, and I'm a big Eagles fan, and I'm a big Bruce Springsteen fan, and I like the Beatles, and I grew up on Elvis. I mean, I've been doing this since 1972 as far as singing. But I've been dancing around when I first heard Elvis back in '68. It probably gave my age away. I'll go to number 16. We miss seeing Veronica. She makes the life of the video. Ha ha. You're just nut. And I love you, Jim Carrey, your face. PJ, 24639. Wow. Okay. Veronica would love that. And I know you're probably missing the vlogs with me and Veronica, or Veronica and I. We do. I miss it too. We have a couple of vlogs that are coming out. As well as I got to finish off the hauntings for John's. I have that coming out. I'm doing as much as I can. I'm trying to get as many videos up. As much a lot of music. And I try to fit my characters in there. It's kind of, sometimes my schedule is so messed up. The cancer thing, that was the other question that was in there. How do I deal with diabetes, and how did I deal with the cancer? Because I just found out my son has cancer, and that was by Beatrick 29. And I don't think there's, when I first got cancer, we'll go with the cancer first. When I first got cancer, I didn't know how to react. I said I can handle anything. I've gotten struck down by other things. Most of my life I've had pretty much bad luck, but it's all about you. You can make your luck good or bad. No matter how bad the days are, I try to make it good. When I was first hit with it, I was shocked. Because if you watch my video, me going to the dentist, Tiger TB goes to the dentist, I'm laughing, having a good time with a dinosaur, and all of a sudden I'm walking out and they said, Terry, you got cancer. You got mouth cancer. And my mouth dropped, the laughter was gone. I still tried to make laughter out of it, and I couldn't. And then I went the second time, which you didn't see. I go to another doctor who's a specialist for cancer, and he says, you're loaded with cancer. I took it like this, I'll fight it. I'll keep a good attitude, and that's what you got to do. Then when I thought I had gotten over it, and they called me up, and after they took a look again, and they got it all, I thought they did, they said, it came back. Right now, I take day by day, and right now it seems to be in remission. But like you said, they come back at any given time. So I take day by day, minute by minute, and I just pray for the best. As far as diabetes, I can't stand it. It kicks my ass. It some days kicks my ass. My diabetes is awesome right now. I'm in check with it. I take control, so therefore I watch all my carbs. I watch how I eat. I don't eat a lot. I mean, I'm drinking iced tea, which is the worst thing. I take good care of myself. I wish I worked out more. Which was another one. Somebody asked, how come you don't do more workout videos? And I said, my answer is, because I just don't want to bore people. I mean, as vlog videos, and I don't like doing vlogs. I miss Veronica. I wish you were here. Somebody else asked me if I could do the gay geek and a couple of my characters, which I'm not going to do it on this video because it just isn't me. But I have a good time doing my videos, and I'd also like to thank my new subscribers, because I'm at 420 right now. I don't see myself as Larry Graves, aka Canadian Stud Muffin, Al Cursor, Tucker Zone, Ed Bassmaster. I mean, these guys are good. These guys get this. I don't expect that I'll see that. Because I'm not, first of all, I'm not out for the money. If there is any to be made, I really don't know. I take life day by day because you never know what's going to happen. Somebody asked me in there too, something about, what was it, the gay geek, I believe. I don't remember what they asked me, but it's in there somewhere. But anyway, I'd like to say thank you to the new subscribers, and I will see you soon. God bless. Wear a smile, be happy, and stay healthy. Until next time, I hate doing vlogs.